Have you spent any time over at Bells Beach, Steve?
I've been to Bells Beach, but Bells Beach is near Torquay, as they call it over there, which is, well, depending which way you're going to start, but it's the start of the Great Ocean Road.
That's right.
Which is a fabulous drive.
Leads you through the Shipwreck Coast?
Yes. Well,
which is not a catchy name.
The Shipwreck Coast is actually more near Warrnambool, which is sort of the end of the Great Ocean Road.
Correct.
Although Warrnambool itself is not part of it, but they sort of Torquay to Warrnambool is the Great Ocean Road. It's about 243 k's or something like that. It's a fairly long way. It's a lot longer because it's the sort of road you have to stop in a lot because it's very scenic.
Yeah.
And I've done it east-west and I've done it west to east, and I have to say I think it is the best way to do it is to go from east to west.
Does that mean you're on your driver's side just to see the ocean?
You're driving west. No, your driver's side isn't on the ocean. The passenger side's on the ocean. But a lot of the scenery, the 12 Apostles and all, you sort of see them better from the road.
So you go which way?
East-west. So you start in Torquay and you head to Warrnambool, in other words. I reckon that's the best way to set it. Other people may have a different idea, because it's certainly spectacular whichever way you drive it. But it is. It's just a marvellous drive. Probably the main feature of the Great Ocean Road is the 12 Apostles, which is a lie, because there's actually only 8 of them now, because they keep falling into the sea.
Yeah,
they keep collapsing.
They do have.
But they were never 12 in the first place. Yes. There's 10. But right. I think if you said the 10 apostles, people say, where are the other 2? Oh, well, Judas has kind of hung himself. You know, so and where's the other one? Oh, I don't know. He was out of the room. But it's
nice using a little bit of imagination.
12 apostles. And when people go, it really confuses people when they go in there to count them. But it's really good. They've got a new visitor centre at the 12 Apostles nowadays. It used to be that you could just pull up in a car park and walk down to them, and it was pretty good. Now, the new visitor centre is on the other side of the highway, the road, from the 12 Apostles, and you actually walk under the road, and it's really good. They got little pathways, and you can walk onto them, and it's a bit more spectacular because you sort of come up this hill after going under the road, and there they are.
Good idea. It makes it safer too. I like it.
Makes it a lot safer, yeah. So that's why they did it. It's not a bad visitor centre, quite a good visitor centre. The last time I was there, it was a really cold and horrible, windy day.
Can be.
But having said that,
it tends to make it more exciting, though.
It does make it more exciting because you get some fantastic photos of the waves smashing into them.
And there aren't so many people around.
No, there's probably not.
What's the photo opportunity like at that position for the 12 Apostles?
Well, there's many photo opportunities because you can walk. You can walk along. There's a walkway along the cliff face, and there's a walkway out, not to one of the 12 Apostles, but to one of the peninsulas, where you can get good views of them. And
do you feel safe as you walk along those areas?
Yeah, they're well maintained. They wouldn't let you out there if they were dangerous, and they're fenced off. And there's lots of little viewing platforms where you can stand and take photos. It's really, really. I have to say, although the 12 Apostles is fascinating, I was actually more intrigued by a couple of the other bays, which are further west near a place called Peterborough, and one of those is the Bay of Martyrs, which is that's really, really stunning. It's more, you've got big bays and you've got all these islands all over the place, and it seems to be, to me, a little bit wilder. And there's also the Bay of Islands, which is another great one, which is further west still, and they're not as spectacular as the 12 Apostles as such, but there seems to be more of them, and they're much bigger. Because the 12 Apostles are really sort of sentinels that just burst out of the sea, whereas these are fairly big islands and a fairly big bay, and the water does a lot more around there. It gets a bit rougher and there's bigger rips and bigger tides.
I can't quite picture how big the islands are.
We're not talking about the size of Tasmania.
That's right.
But when you look at the 12 Apostles, the 12 Apostles are really just pinnacles.
That's right.
Whereas round of the Bay of Martyrs and the Bay of Islands, they are actual islands. Rather, there are some pinnacles there, but they're actually like the islands themselves are bigger islands as such. They're not ginormous, but they look a lot bigger.
So the islands would look like they're around about the diameter of the 12 Apostles.
No, much bigger than the diameter of the 12 Apostles.
I think I can picture it now.
Yes, but there are a lot of vantage points, and there's some beaches there, and you can go down to the beaches to see them. You've also got the Otway Ranges, which is a little bit inland, and the Otway Ranges are absolutely incredible. It's actually a temperate rainforest, and the forest there is very, very thick and very, very lush, and it's beautiful to drive through there and to stop at some of the little towns.
And the best part for me too is there's no charge for this either. It's not like you're going through.
There's no charge to drive along it. I don't think there was a charge to. I'm just trying to think. Was there a charge to see the 12 Apostles? And there wasn't. You can still go and see the 12 Apostles for free. At the other ones, the Bay of Martyrs and the Bay of Islands, there's definitely no charge there. And it's not like you have to walk through the visitor centre and pay a fee to go out there. You can walk around the building.
What a great idea. Well,
yeah,
Steve,
really
we'll
nice.
Consider all of that. I love it. Good adventures.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, Steve.
Pleasure.